The Minecraft 1.16 update was like nothing we'd ever seen before. A complete remodeling of an aged dimension whose roots go as far back as its introduction in 2010. This update absolutely flooded the Nether with new ideas that changed how everyone approached Minecraft's depiction of hell. Though, while I sat there just like you, pissing my pants when I saw the new Piglin models that kinda looked like anime girls, I later found myself despising those same mobs and realizing that none of them really fit into the game. Although all of them are decently interesting, they struggle to reach the status that some other mobs like Drowned and Bees have acquired. Before you click off, just give me a chance to explain why I believe these statements to be true. The Strider was announced as the Nether's first truly passive mob, and took the phrase "the floor is lava" to a completely new level. Although, after its first appearance, I've seen... Hold on, let me think about this for a second. Oh yeah, that's right. Absolutely fucking zero people who care about this mob. Besides its design that looks like someone shoved chopsticks into a tomato, it struggles to find a use, or even be memorable for that matter. I think I would probably build Mumbo's self-building bridge before I remember you could use Striders to ride on lava. That is if I even remember they exist in the first place. Think about that for a second. The main purpose of the Strider is severely outshined by just placing blocks. And it's not like its drops are any better either. Its drops being a saddle and some string. Wow, thanks game. To put all the information I just handed you into a simpler perspective, the impact of the Strider's value is the equivalent of a Prius driver thinking they're a hero for having eco-friendly car. In other words, completely fucking useless. Now that I've properly angered the Strider community, which consists of 3 people by the way, their next thought might be to attack a mob that drops something similar while having the same impact on the game. Let's take spiders for example. At first glance, you might think they're just there to attack the player and give them string. Though, the common appearance of the mob and the spider eye drop can make them necessary to some people's playthroughs. The weakness potion created from the spider eye can not only considerably plummet prices, but sometimes allow you to turn one potion into this. In other words, hit me up on your fucking saddle can make an economy. If there was a mob I could permanently cut from the roster of Minecraft, it would be Hoglins. The general nuisance of this mob's damage, attacks, and spawning requirements heavily outweigh any drop chances or lore purposes that come with this warthog. The only reason for it existing besides making my life a living hell is so that piglins have something to eat. Which, admittedly, is just cannibalism. Anyways, these pigs' ability to teleport on any bridge I am in the process of making is astonishing. I can't count the amount of times a bridge has become unusable because I just see a Hoglin menacingly watching me from across the room. Not to mention if you try and face one of these fuckers in battle, they can just decide to knock you into the air and send you falling to your death. It really makes me feel like I'm in the bridge scene of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
What is your favorite color? Blue. No.
This is all in addition to the damage this mob is capable of. Yes, I am aware if you're a Puff 4 Netherite dick rider that nothing does damage to you, though for us Elytra users and everyone else working our way up to be just like you, they are an absolute pain in the ass. The danger of the Nether mixed with the ability for them to spawn anywhere you need to be makes the realm worse without gaining anything significant. I mean, if you really think about it, not much would change if Hoglins didn't exist. Yeah, piglins wouldn't have a food source, but like guys, there are multiple other ways to acquire food from something that won't shove a tusk up your ass. Unless you're into that sort of thing. Although piglins display an insane improvement in personality versus the original zombie pigmen, they fail to surpass the bar as a result of shit mechanics and a terrible trading system. Ugh, thank God. I was wondering how long I would be stuck in there listening to your garbage takes. Also, for your information, piglins are one of the most well-integrated mobs with a trading system that rivals village. Ah! Imposter! Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I am you. Well, a personified version of yourself. Basically, you couldn't decide if you disliked piglins, so you created a scene of arguing with yourself, which is basically a step below being put in a straitjacket. Okay, wow, rude. But I don't understand why I would need to record extra lines. If I could just have someone else do it, like one of my friends. Did you really just say friends? You really think you deserve friends after making opinions on Minecraft and calling piglin trading mechanics shit? It's called bartering for a reason, dumbass. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, the trading mechanic is absolute garbage and you know it. You're more likely to get 40,000 crying obsidian before getting a single soul speed book. It would be faster to make a silk touch pickaxe and create an ice bridge. At least with villagers you have job blocks and GUIs, so you have some idea of what you're getting. Your complaint is just about bad RNG. The training mechanic provides much more than just soul speed for the player. It adds a bunch of other things like ender pearls, arrows, potions, and even quartz being in constant rotation. Finally, it gives more use to gold ingots rather than powered rails and golden carrots. Didn't you make a comment about how these mobs were integrated well? Because that seems pretty good to me. Good? I can't remember time having had to travel back through the portal because I forgot to equip a piece of gold armor. That doesn't even count the people who just roll with the punches. The only reason you could believe such a narrative is nostalgia. If it wasn't for zombie pigmen setting the stage, you'd probably despise them just like the other mobs. There are way more differences that make piglins more likable and interesting than just a brainless group of zombie pigmen, such as brutes defending bastions or baby piglins being mischievous. They are anything but likable. Brutes will absolutely cuck fuck you no matter what stage of the game you are in. They make you feel like you're playing cat and mouse in a bastion, except with a 20-to-1 ratio. Don't even get me started about baby piglins being mischievous. A better word for it would be complete a-hole. They just steal your gold because they feel like it. While the habits of the piglins can be anything but helpful, that's also what makes them the savage beast they're displayed as. Though the piglins aren't the best mob in Minecraft, they do fit much better into the game than these other mobs. Isn't that what this was all about? How well these fit into the game? The Nether is bad to begin with, so why would you make it worse with a reskinned zombie pigman that has more inconveniences? Though it seems like both of us are too stubborn to decide, so I think the best choice would be to let the audience decide. Leave a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out one of my Terraria videos. And if you already watched all the way through, why not consider subscribing? It's free and lets me know you want to see more stuff like this. Either way, have a great day, and see ya!